Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. We are on location tonight, streaming live on YouTube, bringing you girls varsity lacrosse featuring the Holy Angels visiting St. Louis Park. We're about to begin. Holy Angels coming in 4-4, the Orioles 3-4. Glad you're with us. My name is Robert Christensen. I apologize for my voice. I woke up this morning with a little bit of laryngitis. I've been drinking tea and honey all day, and it's a lot better than it was before, but please forgive me for the roughness of it. And now we're off the bat, and Holy Angels all in royal blue with the ball on offense. They've won their last two straight. Again, I mentioned they're 4-4, and there is a pass right across the goal mouth and picked up by number 17. That's Maslin Mullen, the sophomore. Mullen now with it, with a nice nifty backhanded pass to number 14, Getty. Now Getty runs to her right. Park here, 3-4 on the year. This is senior night, so stay with us for halftime. We will be bringing you the introduction of the four seniors they'll be honoring along with their parents. Always a special night here in mid-May for the seniors, and Holy Angels being very deliberate on offense. Just underway here at St. Louis Park Stadium. 25 minutes on the board, and there's a shot and a goal right away by Holy Angels on their first possession. Number 50, I believe, got the goal, if I'm not mistaken, Lauren Baumgartner, as she came around.
Holy Angels, number 50, Lauren Baumgartner.
So the senior for Holy Angels, and look at the replay. There's Baumgartner just kind of galloping in, trotting actually would be the better description. Comes right around and just found an opening high over the goaltender Odos and gets goal number 1 for Holy Angels. Clock stopped with 23:53 on the board, so right away the Orioles got their work cut out for them, down 1, looking to get this face-off. As I've indicated many times before in lacrosse, that face-off is such a critical part of the game. Possession of the ball is everything. There's the face-off, and the Orioles have it. Nice scoop there. I believe that was number 38. Or excuse me, 28, Margot Polak on the far side. And now the Orioles, their first time on offense. Let's see if they can match the score here at 1. That's number 18 with it. That's Amelia Beach. Right in front, number 4, and the shot and a goal. She ties it up. Alicia Fitzpatrick ties it up just like that with 23:24 to go. So it looks like we're going to have a high-scoring affair.
Scoring for St. Louis Park, number 4, Alish Fitzpatrick.
Look at that great replay angle by our expert cameras. Number 4 doing really well. Alicia Fitzpatrick. What a nice move she put on the defense. Split the defense, actually. Went right down the center and beat the goaltender to tie it up at 1. So we go back to the center circle and the all-important face-off. And no better evidence than what we saw. Both teams that won the last 2 face-offs scored subsequently. So let's see what happens here. The face-off, ball loose and still loose. And picked up by Holy Angels, and that's Baumgartner with it. Now to the midfield to number 14, Stephanie Getty. Getty now with it. Goes around the defense, weaving in and out. Now she gets pushed back. Good defense there by the Orioles, stopping that rush. Now with the ball, number 17 is Mullen for Holy Angels. She loses it momentarily, and the Orioles got a turnover, and now they're breaking out. Pass outlet, dropped on the field. It's still loose, and now into the basket of number 18. That is Beach for St. Louis Park. They've got a 1-1 tie. Here she comes. Look at the speed as she comes all the way around the defense and scores it. 2-0 Orioles, just like that. That second goal comes with 22:37 to go. Right there, look at her speed.
Scoring for St. Louis Park.
She had a vision of how that was going to work, and she absolutely executed on it.
Time of the goal, 2:23.
So that was actually number 10, Lillian Fandale Thompson.
At 2:23.
Those numbers are a little small, so if I get them wrong a couple times, bear with me. All right, now face-off again. 2 face-offs won by the Orioles, 2 goals for the Orioles. And we're back at the center circle. If you want scoring girls lacrosse, you're going to get it tonight. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. Now with the ball, that's number 4 for St. Louis Park, Alish Fitzpatrick. She got goal number 1. Now Fandel Thompson with it. She backs up, and now the top of the key. That's number 18 this time. Oh my goodness, I can't see those numbers. They're really small out there. Well, that's number 16, McAllen, and she has a shot and a goal, 3-1. And that goal comes with 22 minutes to go. Yeah, my eyes are getting older here in my late 50s. I have to tell you, I can't see these numbers. I'll have to bring my binoculars next week. So that's her second goal in a row for number 10, Lillian Fandel Thompson, the junior. 2 goals for her. St. Louis Park came in 3-4, trying to even their record, get back to 500, and we're back to the center circle for another face-off. And nice pick up there by number 3, Lydia Kukuk for the Angels. Now the Angels trying to get back in. They're down 2 on the road on senior night here at St. Louis Park. And in the far corner, Angels now taking their time as they set up their offense. They have cutters coming through, much like basketball, and a quick shot that goes wide right. Now behind the net, saved by Holy Angels. They retain possession. Here they come in, the quick shot, and that's deflected in front. Nice save by Odos. That shot was taken by number 7 for Holy Angels, just a freshman, Caitlin Tellep. And that shot goes wide left and out of bounds, and it looks like Holy Angels will retain possession. That was taken by number 17. What a great camera angle. 17 is Maslin Mullen for Holy Angels. That ball just went wide left. You could see it as clear as day on that replay. Holy Angels had possession, and now the turnover forced by the Orioles. Head pass to Fandel Thompson, gets knocked out, and that turnover was by number 20 for St. Louis Park, Brooke Scott. Now the ball goes out of bounds behind Holy Angels. Clock stop. Oh, continues to run here. Holy Angels picks it up. That's number 3, Taylor Lesnar. Lesnar now being guarded closely by number 20, Brooke Scott. Now Lesnar comes out. She's going to do it single-handedly. She tries to break it out on defense and finds a wide-open teammate into the offensive zone on the left flank. Holy Angels has some momentum here. They're still down 2. That's number 7 with the ball, Caitlin Tellep. Now Tellep in the far corner. Pulls up, gets it over to number 14. That's Getty. Getty for the Holy Angels spins, keeps possession, weaves her way back in front, takes a shot, and blocked by Otis. And a whistle and a stoppage, and I'm not sure why if Otis could maintain possession. And do we have an equipment issue, I believe, with the goaltender, Otis? Oh. Producer Paul Broden just informed me that the ball went up her pant leg, and she just possessed it there. So now, here comes St. Louis Park. Hey, you make a save any way you can. Great resourcefulness by Odos. Now St. Louis Park with a 3-1 lead, under 20 minutes to go as we approach the 19-minute mark, first half. Now St. Louis Park deep in the Holy Angels zone, and a whistle and a stoppage, and an infraction going to be called against Holy Angels. That was number 1, Meg Ridgway, bringing the ball as she was up. So she'll get a free kicks, as they'll say, a free shot as the referee moves her back into the football end zone. And we're back underway, under 19 to go here, first half. Fandale Thompson misses the mark on that pass. Ball loose and saved by St. Louis Park's number 27, Madeline Anklam. Nice job keeping possession. Here comes St. Louis Park looking very confident here on offense. That's number 1, Ridgway. Ridgway still with it. Momentarily lost it, able to regain possession. Now at the top of the key for St. Louis Park. Weaving in, spinning, shot off the left post, bounces way off, rebound right back to St. Louis Park. They take another shot, and that's a save by the goaltender for Holy Angels. I believe that's Marin Kastner with a nice save for Holy Angels as they stay within 2 goals, and now they'll bring it up from deep in their own zone. And here they come, rushing it out. Goes by the defenders. Now to the near side to number 41. That is Hannah Thull, the senior. And now ball loose in the offensive zone, but picked up nicely on the run by Agort. Agort now loses it. Now on the far side and still loose. And did we have a whistle? And a stoppage. Clock continues to run, excuse me. And it looks like Park gets the turnover deep in their own zone with a 3-1 lead. So after a barrage of scoring in the first several minutes, both teams have tightened up on defense. Ball loose now in the Park zone on defense. Nifty pass ahead to Fandale Thompson. And look at that spin move, a la Chuck Foreman from the 70s. Now ahead, misses the mark ahead to number 4, Fitzpatrick. What a move by Fandale Thompson. Now in close. Oh, she was open. Couldn't handle the pass. Ball loose. Now the Angels have it on the turnover. Outlet pass to number 16, Castor. Castor with it at midfield. Ahead to number 7, misses the mark. Ball loose. Park fighting for possession and picked up that time by number 28, Pollock. And now a whistle. She goes down hard. And she'll retain possession. Clock continues to run. 16, just under 16 and a half minutes to go, first half. Great action here. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. There is number 10, Lillian Fandale Thompson. Not to be confused with her sister, I'm assuming Gretchen Fandale Thompson. But we're talking about Lillian so far in the first half. Now Park with the turnover again. Nice outlet pass to number 27. That is Anklam. Anklam with it. Another pass, misses the mark. Ball loose, back in the Holy Angels zone. And now they have it, and that's Baumgartner. And she gets a little shove, and that's going to draw the whistle. But they're quickly underway following that. Now number 3 with it. Lesnar for Holy Angels. Pass uncontested over to number 31, Clough, and it goes out of bounds. And that's going to be an unforced error against Holy Angels. Clock continues to run, 15 and a half to go here first half. Park will go over to get it. So they were down 1-0, and now 3 unanswered goals for the Orioles. And now almost intercepted, and it was picked off by Holy Angels on the turnover. 4 Angels, now ahead to number 7. That's Telep to the left side. Coming in, Holy Angels looking to cut the deficit as we approach 15 minutes to go. Coming right in, and she lost it. This is going to go to the backhand. It was one-on-one with Otis. A golden opportunity for the Angels goes by the wayside. Now ball loose. Still underway. It climbs its way, and now we have a whistle. And a turnover again against Holy Angels. And the Orioles have it, or do they? No, it looks like Holy Angels has it. They come in on the right side. Good defense by the Orioles as they push her out. She was looking again, and now another missed pass in the offensive zone. Recovered nicely, though, by number 14, Getty. And now Holy Angels. Baumgartner, she has their only goal this evening. And she'll wind around. Good defense by the Orioles, only allowing 1 so far. And now Holy Angels will set it up. Good pressure by the Orioles. Behind the goal. Centering pass right in front. Misses the mark. Ball loose right in front of the goal. Scrambling forward, and now a whistle as a Park player goes down. And it looks like another turnover. Who are they going to give possession to? Looks like Park. Good defense. Fandale Thompson Or is that, let's see, that's number 1, excuse me. Meg Ridgway, when they get new uniforms, I am calling for bigger numbers. All right, yes. Howard agrees. All right, now, shot, nice defense by the goaltender for Holy Angels, Kastner. And now Holy Angels on that save by Kastner. They get possession and they break it out. Midway pass to number 1, that's Rosen. Rosen for Holy Angels. Look at the speed of Rosen. She comes down the middle. Gets held up right there at the 10-yard line, and great defense by the Orioles as Rosen has to scramble to retain possession. And now that tough Oriole defense, that is the story of the night so far, is their great defense. Now here comes Rosen right in, and she gets pushed away as they triple team her, and that draws a whistle and a stoppage. And who's going to retain possession? The ball now back behind. It looks like it's going to be Rosen with a point-blank shot at Odos. Chance for Holy Angels to cut the deficit right here. Golden opportunity for the Blue. They come right in. She gets the Malachi crunch. She loses the ball in front. Almost lost and still loose, and another whistle. And a turnover and another great defensive goal line stand by the Orioles. And now Odos has it. Odos getting pressured by Rosen. She's right in her grill there, isn't she? She does an outlet pass. Can't quite connect. Ball loose in their own zone. And a turnover is picked up by number 41. And I don't have a name for her for Holy Angels, unfortunately. But a nice pickup off the ground on the run. But now the Orioles have their own turnover. And now they're bringing across midfield. And look at the speed as she lost it just for a second. And when I see her number, I'll let you know who she is. Number 20, or is that 28? 28, thank you. That's Polak. 20, good grief. I can't tell the difference between a 0 and an 8 with those numbers. Brooke Scott, that was. She did a nice job until she lost it there. And now a timeout on the field comes with 11:38 to go. And I believe that was an Orioles timeout. I'm not sure.
Timeout, St. Louis Park.
So our first timeout of the game will give us a chance to talk about the scoring leaders for St. Louis Park coming in, at least with the stats that I have. So the leading scorer for St. Louis Park, Lillian Fandel Thompson, 18 goals on the year. She's followed by Elish Fitzpatrick, number 4. She has 17. And then Gretchen Fandel Thompson. So the Fandel Thompson girls are making it happen as a duo sister team. 18 goals for Lillian and 14 for Gretchen, and in between there's Elish Fitzpatrick. Then following them, Ridgway with 7 goals, Grimm with 6, Acklam with 4, Polak with 2. Those are your leading scores for the Orioles as they are entertaining their first time out, as we got Journey on the overhead music on the field here. And for Holy Angels, their leading scorers is Lauren Baumgartner. No accident there. She did get their one and only goal to start the game off. And following her is Charlotte Rosen. We've seen her tonight. She's got great speed and a nose for the net. And then she's followed by Maslin Mullins. So the leading scorers for Holy Angels on the year so far. Baumgartner with 19, Rosen with 17, and Mullen with 12. And a timeout on the field from St. Louis Park Stadium at St. Louis Park High School on senior night. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. Coming into tonight, this record of St. Louis Park. They're coming off a loss to Simley just last week on May 11th, a high-scoring affair, 18-12. But prior to that, they took care of New Prague, 13-3, and then a narrow loss to Apple Valley Burnsville, 7-8. And then they were all over Waconia back on May 2nd, 14-1. Prior to that, then they had 2 losses. A tough loss to their rival across Highway 100, Benilde St. Margaret's. That was a 16-3 loss. And then another loss to St. Michael Albertville, but they started the year way back in April 18th. They beat St. Paul Two Rivers the Riveters of St. Paul 16-4. So they're 3-4 on the year, and they've got a 3-1 lead here with 11:38 to go, looking to get to 500 on senior night. All right, timeout is over, and I believe St. Louis Park has possession of the ball. Referees talking things over there just south of the 40-yard line. And let's see where we're going to set up here. It looks like Lillian Fandel Thompson will have it on the near sideline. There she is. Great shot of her. Leading the scoring for St. Louis Park with 18 on the year. And you can add 2 tonight already, so she's got 20. All right, we're back underway. She goes back, misses the pass there. That was for number 14. Ashley Berry, and now a turnover and a shot and a save by Odos. And I remember her for last year. She's a very skilled goaltender for St. Louis Park, and she is showing that again this year. This is our first broadcast of St. Louis Park Girls Lacrosse. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. Overcast, 68-degree evening. Perfect for lacrosse. Now Rosen, she's their second leading scorer, comes in, tries to go to the left side. Great defense by the Orioles. And if I could see her number, I'd tell you who she is. Who is that? Laura Robinson. You know, we do have a spotter here. Nora Robertson. Oh, and down goes number 41, whom I don't have a name for. Sam who? Gady, that's Sam Gady. Okay, so there's 2 Gadys on the Holy Angels team. You know, they don't give us programs at St. Louis Park when you come in. All right, now Holy Angels with it. Top of the key, number 14. That is Gady. And a turnover, great defense, and look at the blinding speed by the Orioles right there. The stutter step, the spin move, number 4 that is, Elise Fitzpatrick, their second leading scorer, showing great talent out there. Now to number 27, Acklam. To Fandel Thompson, Lillian that is, on the far side. Can't read her number, way too far away. I'm just going to call the numbers. You're going to have to know who they are. Really hard to see them. Now on the far side behind number 1, that's Ridgeway. Lillian Fandel Thompson. It's almost like dance steps out there when they move around. They've got to have great footwork in girls lacrosse, don't they, to be effective? Look at the back and forth there by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick still with it in total control. At the top of the key, just outside the circle. Now to the near side. That's Lillian Fandel Thompson. Fandel Thompson being very deliberate. Oh, a rare miscue, but she was able to recover. Now back to the top of the key. Can't tell if that's a 15 or a 16. Maybe that's 16 McAllen. Got it right. Now, Fandel Thompson coming in. Good defense by Holy Angels. They turn her around. 8.5 minutes to go here, first half. Boy, after 4 goals in the first few minutes, we haven't had any. So both teams locking in on defense here. That was number 4, Fitzpatrick. Ball loose, saved by number 35, Gretchen Fandel Thompson. And now the turnover, Holy Angels, and now a whistle. No, not a whistle. I thought I heard one, and I did. The players didn't hear it, but I heard it. Number 14, Kastner, and there's the cross check, and that's what drew the whistle. Great camera angle there. And following the whistle, that's number 4, Elish Fitzpatrick. And Holy Angels has possession. Now Lillian Fandel Thompson can't quite handle it. And it looks like Holy Angels will retain possession right along their bench. Those players are standing the whole time, showing their enthusiasm. And there's Getty, Stephanie. And now Rosen. Second leading scorer for Holy Angels. You can bet she's going to try to take a shot. And great defense again by Holy Angels, but they lose it and give it right back to Angels. And she loses it. Boy, both teams having a hard time keeping that ball in the basket just when they're running around. That takes a certain skill, kind of like if you're walking across the floor with a bunch of water, you got to hold those glasses still so it doesn't spill. I would imagine that's exactly what it's like. And now a hit on the near sideline, just over midfield. And Holy Angels, and that's number 20 for St. Louis Park, Brooke Scott. Scott getting triple teamed and loses the ball, and now another whistle, and that's going to be an infraction, I believe, against Holy Angels. And they'll give it back to Brooke Scott. Clock continues to wind down here, 6.5 minutes to go. That is Brooke Scott, the junior. Scott, not a lot of seniors playing tonight, but it is senior night. Hang with us for halftime. And now another whistle. No, I thought I heard a whistle, but they're playing on. That's number 1 with it, Ridgway. And now it's stopped. Maybe I did hear a whistle, and it was just a delayed response. I suppose if the players keep playing, how are they going to get them to stop? But I did hear a whistle. Now they're going to bring it all the way back from when that whistle occurred and where the ball was on the field, which is about the 44-yard line, right in the center. St. Louis Park now will back it up. That's number 25, I believe, Celia Mahan. Mahan on the far side with the ball, just over midfield. Nice little spin move. Gets a little action up front, throws it in front. Ball loose. And who's going to get it? And they're fighting for it, bumping shoulders, and it looks like the Orioles have it. But was there a whistle? No, play on. Holy Angels has it. Can't tell who that is. Now to midfield, nice nifty outlet pass, only to be intercepted and taken away by, I believe, Gretchen Fandel-Thompson. Gretchen Fandel-Thompson, centering pass right in front. Good defense, spin move from the backhand by number 22. I believe that was Kate Grimm, the sophomore. Nice move, but great defense. What a play and a shot, this time by Lillian Fandel-Thompson as she gets goal number 4. 5-1. I'm looking at the scoreboard. I thought it was 3-1. 4-1. Now it's 4-1. The scoreboard says 5-1. Now they've corrected it to 4-1. Okay. So I know my voice is going a little bit, but not my brain. I think I can see the scoreboard, and there is Lillian Fandel-Thompson. She's got the hat trick here in the first half. That goal comes with 5:16 to go. And we'll go back to the center circle. If you're just joining us, the Orioles were down 1-0 very quickly on the first possession by Holy Angels, but they have scored now 4 unanswered goals in the first half, and with 5:11 to go, they have a commanding lead. They're 3-4 in the year. Holy Angels 4-4, trying to match that. Getting back to 500 will feel good. They still have about 7 matches to go in the year before the sections. And now Gretchen Fandel-Thompson over to the far side. Now in the far corner. Orioles set it up. They slow it down. There is Lillian Fandel-Thompson. LFT, I should call her for short. Now to the near side. There's her sister, I believe, Gretchen. GLT. Ooh, nifty pass, but that would have been hard to connect at such close range, and now that's a turnover, and here comes Holy Angels, number 3, Taylor Lesnar. Nice outlet pass at midfield. Look at the speed of that woman right there. Coming all the way into the far side. St. Louis Park trying to get back. That shot went wide right as it bounced just in front of Odos. She didn't have to do much, but just watch it go right by the crease and out of bounds, but picked up by Baumgartner for Holy Angels. Now Baumgartner, she's their leading scorer, centering pass, can't get the mark, deflects right back behind the net. Now Holy Angels, that's number 22, Ava Turner. Turner with it. As they set up shop, they haven't scored since minute 1, and we've got 3.5 to go first half. Don't forget to hang with us for senior night as we honor the 4 seniors and their parents. Now number 17, that's Mullen. Ball loose and a turnover for the Orioles, and they've got a 4-1 lead and possession as we approach 3 minutes to go first half. On the far side, Orioles. And a turnover there. I'm not sure what that was for, but it seemed like there was a whistle. She may have stepped out of bounds, I believe. Now, here comes Rosen, the second leading scorer. Holy Angels really chomping at the bit for a goal here with 2:52 to go. Here comes Rosen with that streaky speed. Great defense by the Orioles right in front. Odos with a point-blank save. Ball still loose in front. And Odos gets another save, and it deflects all the way out. And look at those two fight for it. They were using their hips to push each other out, but Baumgartner got it. Neither one of them went for the ball, but they left it out there, and Baumgartner swooped it up. Now Rosen behind the net. She pulls up right there. And still walking around, waiting for her teammates to get set up. There's Odos just outside that left post. And that's a great strategy by Odos. You'd think she's leaving the whole net wide open, but she's just playing the angles, isn't she? Now here comes Rosen, still with it. Quick shot and a goal by Rosen. There's a reason why she's the second leading scorer for Holy Angels. And she finally gets the second tally for them, and now our score 4-2. That goal comes with 1:58 remaining. And what a match we have here on ParkTV 16 Sports. And look at the pure joy on number 1 Charlotte Rosen's face. And she worked hard for that, didn't she? She had that ball for several seconds behind the net. Bided her time, finally streaked around that left post right in front. And got it by Odos, who's played very well for the Orioles, but she let that one in. Our score 4-2. 1:58 to go before halftime. And stay with us again for senior night honors and introductions. All right, now here comes Holy Angels on their goal, looking to get within 1. Ball loose in front. Orioles defense trying to come up with it, and they do. That is number 4 with it, Fitzpatrick. And look at her speed as she prances all the way across midfield. Leading pass, tried to get it to Lillian Fandel Thompson. Overshot the mark, out of bounds. Turnover Orioles, 1:24 to go. And we've got a strong wind coming out of the southeast right now as I look at the flags, and they are horizontal. And that's new as the winds come in. We do have some rainstorms coming in for the weekend. But right now, it's holding off, and now a whistle and a cross-check against the Orioles, number 35, that's Lillian Fandel Thompson.
1 minute.
1 minute now remaining. Angels with it. They scored the game's first goal, then they gave up 4, and now they've answered back. 4-2 is our tally, with just under a minute to go. Now here comes Holy Angels trying to draw within 1 right before halftime. Orioles trying to prevent that. And Odos with another great save. Brilliant. She's a great goaltender. I remember that from last year, and she's picked up right where she left off, playing very well tonight. Now here comes Holy Angels number 41, who I don't have a name for. Now here comes number 22. I do have a name for her. That's Ava Turner. Here they come right in front. Rosen couldn't quite handle in front. Odos trying to pick it up, gets by her, and now back out of bounds. 10 seconds to go. Clock continues to wind down, and that should do it here for first half. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here comes Holy Angels, a quick shot at the last minute, and there's your horn, signifying the end of halftime, or the end of the first half, I should say. Our score, 4-2, but stay with us as we about to begin senior night. And we have a nice program here, and I can tell you right now who we're going to be honoring. And the first person in the program we're going to be honoring is number 39, Shady Falcon. Number 39, a defender. We're also going to be honoring the defender number 25, Cecilia Mayan. who I called her number a couple times in the first half as she played well on defense. And then we also have Anna McCallan, number 16. She's an attacker. And Maya Stanberry, number 6, also an attacker. So stay with us as we set up our senior night festivities.
Tonight's winner.
And I don't know if they can hear us at home there, Paul. Can they? Can they hear Howard?
Bill Bartleson. Congratulations to Bill Bartleson. You have won $100 in cash.
Wow, they're giving away $100 cash at St. Louis Park High School. You should come down for the next match here at home if they're giving away $100. Pretty good stuff there.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is senior night at St. Louis Park High School.
And this is the legendary Howard on the PA. I'm going to turn it over to him and let him and listen to Howard. He's a pro.
Devoted the last 4 to 6 years of their time, talent, and dedication to the St. Louis Park High School girls lacrosse program. We thank them for everything they have done for the program and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. Tonight's first senior is team captain Shady Falcon, along with her parents Blanche Falcon and Justin Ojibwe. Next year, she will be continuing her lacrosse career at Hamline University in St. Paul and plans to study forensics and environmental science. Her message to her parents: I am beyond grateful for everything you have both done for me throughout my life. Thank you for all the love and support you have given me throughout my lacrosse career so far, and I know you'll keep up when I'm in college, so thank you in advance for that as well. I love you guys more than anything, and thank you once again for everything you have done for me throughout my life. Shady Falcon. Next we have Anna McCallan and her parents Tiffany and Kelly McCallan. Anna will be attending The Ohio State University in the fall and plans to study psychology. Her message to her parents: Mom and Dad, I cannot begin to express how grateful I am to you. No matter what I do, you are always there by my side. Thank you for everything. You have been amazing role models, showing me to be kind to everyone. I love you so, so much, and I would not rather have any other parents by my side. Thank you. Anna McCallan. Next up is Cece Mayan, and accompanied by her parents Rebecca and Daniel Mayan. Next year, she will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison and will major in psychology and Spanish. Her message to her parents: thank you for being there for me and supporting me. I am so grateful for all that my parents have done for me, especially this past year. Love you both so much. Cece Mayan. And tonight's final senior is Maya Stanberry, along with her mom, Paula Stanberry. She will be attending Eckerd College in the fall and pursuing a degree in marine biology. Her message to her mom: thank you, Mom, for being there whenever you can and sitting through rain, wind, and sun for morning practices and McDonald's afterwards. You are my role model, and that's made me strong and independent, and I love you. Fans, let's have a nice hand for the 4 St. Louis Park High School seniors and their parents. We wish them the best of luck the remainder of the regular season and in section play, and the best of luck in their future endeavors.
So that's senior night, and we're at halftime. Come on back for half number 2. Our Orioles are up 4-2, trying to get back to 500.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are at St. Louis Park Stadium on the beautiful campus of St. Louis Park High School. Of course, in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, bringing you girls varsity lacrosse. We're streaming live on YouTube, and if you're just joining us, there's your score, St. Louis Park 4-2. And how did we get there? Well, this is how we got there. The Holy Angels got their first goal. It was 1-0, and then mostly on the shoulders of Lillian Fandel Thompson, LFT. She's got a hat trick in the first half, and it was 4-1 until Holy Angels rose in. Their second leading scorer brought them within 2. Our score 4-2, and that's where we're at with 25 minutes on the board. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us, and we're underway. St. Louis Park in white, orange, and black, going left to right. It was senior night. We had a nice ceremony for the 4 seniors that are graduating with their parents. Very lovely. And now we're underway. And more seriously, the Orioles looking to get back to 500 as they came into this match at 3-4. And there is number 20. That is Brooke Scott. And they're on offense. That's not 20 Brooke Scott. I cannot see these numbers, so please forgive me. I shouldn't even try anymore. All right, now on the far side, Sophia Mavis. What number is that? How did I confuse 20 with 15? Come on. All right, now here's the Orioles. On offense. Inside pass. That's Lillian Fandel Thompson looking for her 4th goal, and what a nice save by the goaltender, Marin Castor. And there was the quick little backhand, nifty move, but Castor was ready for it on her knees with the save. She had excellent position. Now to the near side, that's number 22 for Holy Angels. See, I can see their numbers. The white against the blue is much easier to see for me for some reason. And now they come across the line at midfield. Holy Angels, and they miscue on that pass, goes out of bounds. Orioles calling for possession, and they're right, and they're going to get it. Just underway here in the second half. Our score 4-2. Holy Angels with it. Splitting the defense quickly. Look at the speed on that woman right there. She may go coast to coast. Brooke Scott. Now ball loose, picked up by number 4, Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick with good speed as well. All these girls so fast. Now, number 1, Ridgway. Ridgway with it, and is there a stoppage, or are they just waiting around? Looks like, oh, there is a stoppage. Well, they're playing on, so both teams just getting in position, and now Ridgway will start it off at the top of the key. She trots left, gives it up to Lillian Fandel Thompson. Thompson now gets it right back to Ridgway, overshoots her, now intercepted. Behind there was number 44, Holy Angels. Or is that Lauren Baumgartner? I can't tell. Okay, now here comes Holy Angels. That part I know. Now to the near side. Rosen can't handle it. Intercepted by Fandel Thompson, except it's Gretchen. Now to Lillian, her sister. She cuts right, blows by the defense at the 30. On the left side, blows by that defender. Now she gets triple teamed and gets turned back around, and she'll pull up behind the net. Distributes the ball to the near side. Now back to Lillian Fandel Thompson. And to Fitzpatrick, and now to Ridgway at the top of the key, and they'll set up their offense. Now to the near side. Now the far near side. That's Gretchen Fandel Thompson. Now number 22, that's Grimm. Now Park has it. Lillian gives it up to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick pulls up. Good defense by both teams on display here, quite frankly. Now to the near side on the corner. That's number 22, Grimm. Now Ridgway. Ridgway tries the far side, gets pushed back, keeps possession behind the net. Looking for a pass right in front. Gets deflected in front. Ball loose. Scramble for it, and Orioles come away with it. Pass in between, connects, and a goal stoppage by Holy Angels. And what a great play by the Orioles as they found a nifty pass right in front, but a nice defense there by Kastner. And that was number 20 for the Orioles, Brooke Scott with the attempt. But nifty passing, and now the Orioles are back in business on offense as we approach 20 and a half minutes to go here, second half. 4-2 our score. That's what it was at the commencement of half number 2. Now Lillian Fandel Thompson with a nifty pass and a shot and a goal. And that play is suitable for framing to Ridgway. Meg Ridgway gets the goal. She took the pass from Lillian Fandel Thompson, and that is highlight worthy right there. Watch the cut by Ridgway. She comes around, and in one fell swoop, look at the coordination.
For St. Louis Park,
Nice job by number 1, Meg Ridgway. Gets the goal, and her ability to cut, take the pass, and get the shot off all in one continuous motion was brilliant. What a goal by Meg Ridgway, and a nice start here in the second half that puts the Orioles up 5-2. Well done there. Nicest goal of the night right there. Now on the ensuing face-off. Picked up by number 4 again. That's Fitzpatrick. Gets it ahead of Lillian Fandel Thompson. Now Fandel Thompson back in business again. She has 3 on the night. Now the Orioles and a rare turnover deep in the zone. And now here comes Holy Angels as they break out. That's number 29, I believe. Ava Bentley, the junior. The Bentley still has it. Gets it to number 49. That was Thal. Now to the near side. Now they'll wind it back around. Nice job there by Holy Angels. Number 22, Ava Turner. Tainer can't connect on the pass. And now an interception. And is that Brooke Scott? 20. That's Brooke Scott. Now it's Lillian Fandel Thompson. Yep, I'm starting to recognize them by the way they look as well without having to see their numbers. It's our first match, at least mine, with ParkTV 16 Sports. And you don't really need to see the numbers once you get to know them. And I'm starting to get to know them just a little bit here early in the second half because I know who that is. That's Gretchen Fandel Thompson on the far side. Yep, number 35, Gretchen Fandel Thompson. I recognize her just by seeing her now. Now she's at the top of the key to the near side to number 27. That's Madeline Anklam. Now 27 again, Acklam. She'll trot around behind the net. Orioles up 5-2. We're under 19 to play here. Second half on senior night. Nifty pass in between. Those are tough to connect, those short ones. Try to get it to Fitzpatrick, and that's going to be a turnover against the Orioles. And now Holy Angels will try to break out. Nice pass outlet to number 31. That's Ellie Clough for Holy Angels. Her pass on the bounce to Rosen. Rosen's dangerous. If you're an Orioles fan, look out for her, number 1. She's in the middle. She's got all kinds of speed. She's very, very streaky out there. Almost like a little water bug running around. Hard to control, and she's at the top of the key in control with speed and the ball. Looking for an angle. Good defense by the Orioles. They've got an eye on her. They turn her back around. More good defense by the Orioles. Rosen gets by, though, finds a shot and a goal, and that's what I was talking about. There's a reason why she's the second leading scorer, and there is Exhibit A. Number 1, Charlotte Rosen. Just hung in there with it single-handedly. Finally got around Anklam and put the ball right low, which is a good place to do it. It's much harder to make a save down at your feet there for Odos, but nice goal. That's her second of the night here. Charlotte Rosen feeling tough there with that goal, and now it's 5-3. This game is still in doubt. Hang with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Great girls lacrosse entertainment. We go back to the center circle. Baumgartner against Fitzpatrick for the face-off. Actually, that was number 27 for the face-off, Anklem. Ball loose, controlled by whom? Swept up by number 14. I've never seen that play before, and now picked up by Holy Angels. They got the momentum here. Following the goal, they get the face-off, and this is a good chime for them to get some momentum. Pass right down to the goal. Drop, but recovered by Holy Angels. Now they're at the doorstep on the near side. That's number 17, Maslin Mullen, and Odos takes it right away from her. So a big save by Odos to stop the momentum of Holy Angels. Now can the Orioles bounce right back, and that's what you want to do when you give up a goal, is answer right back to take any type of psychological momentum away. Lead pass ahead. Picked up this time by number 28, Margot Pollock. And Pollock now with it. She tries the right side. Looked like there might have been an opening. She saw out of the corner of her eye. Number 27 was open. Well, that was Brooke Scott, wasn't it? And then Anklem was right there in traffic. Couldn't handle the pass as she went down. And now a trip. And that's going to blow the whistle, and Holy Angels will retain possession. It looked like it was inadvertent. Lillian Fandel Thompson just caught her there. Now Holy Angels will start again. 16:26 to go here in the match. We're in the second half. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. And look at the lead pass by Holy Angels in the goal to number 17. Maslin Mullen took that pass over her right shoulder, and the shot was a bit unorthodox as she just put it on the ground. I've never seen a bounce shot like that. There was very little pace on it, which probably put Odos off balance, didn't it? I mean, it was almost brilliant if it was intentional. Let's see, judge for yourself. It was just a little, I think she got deflected. I don't think that was intentional. Nobody shoots it that slow, but it actually worked, and I think that's why they scored. Because Odos, I think, was expecting that ball to come with a lot more pace, and because it was slow, she kind of wanted to have a quick cat-like defense there, and because the ball was slow, she committed, and then it bounced right over her. So sort of an accidental goal there for Holy Angels, but now they have come within one. Our score 5-4 with 16:15 to go, and now we can look ahead to the upcoming schedule here for Park. Well, we got some past games there. May 4th, May 9th, May 11th. What is today? May 12th today. So Simley was yesterday. Today's Holy Angels. And look at that. They're on the road. And they are going to be going west and south. Chaska. That's kind of where I grew up. That's going to be way down the valley. Past Lions Tap Hamburgers. To Highway 41, south past Hazeltine National Golf Club. So they'll go play Chaska, big sports high school down there. Then at Orono, not quite as far. Hopkins, a little closer. And then they'll get Bloomington Jefferson on the road. They'll go down Highway 100, past Old Shakopee Road, and go play a match them. And then they'll be back at home against Chanhassen, which is usually where the state tournament is held. At least it's been for several years where we've been going there. And here's Holy Angels' schedule coming up. Again, they're at St. Louis Park. They've just got 3 left on the board. St. Croix Prep, Viz for short, Visitation, and then Bloomington Kennedy. The East Siders of Bloomington will be coming up to Holy Angels, and they're located in Richfield, I believe. So that's the scene set for both these teams. And then just like that, we're at the end of May. We're in sections, graduations, and then summer vacation for these kids. All right, 16-15 on the bowl. Our score, 5-4. It's gonna come down to the wire here, isn't it, on senior night? It was 4-2 at halftime. Orioles scored the next goal. It was 5-2, and now Holy Angels on a bit of a run here with 2 consecutive goals. Orioles looking to bounce back right here and answer back to stop that momentum. At the center circle, that's 27, Acklam. And on the faceoff, Holy Angels has it and a chance to tie right here. That's number 22, that's Ava Turner for Holy Angels. In blue, on the far side, and Lillian Fandel Thompson steals it from her from behind, and now she has it on the far side, the leading scorer for the Orioles on that far side. What a great steal that was. Brilliant. And now the Orioles with just a 1-goal lead now, trying to get back to 500. That's Meg Ridgway. She got their last one, and she gives it up to Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick at the top of the key. Ridgway finds her way to the right side as they rotate. Now Ridgway, she faked the handoff to Gretchen Fandel Thompson, and she puts it in the net. And answers right back just what the doctor ordered for the Orioles. Or did they blow it off? They did. There was a whistle right before. No goal on that.
There was no goal.
But it's going to be a free shot here basically for Fitzpatrick. And she comes right in on her and makes it happen in that upper left-hand corner. Brilliant goal there by Fitzpatrick. And just like that, they're up 6-4. Look at it's like a sprinter out of the blocks as she was so quick, and she just threaded the needle, didn't she? As number 60, Savannah Gurchin, the goaltender, couldn't quite get over fast enough, but she did thread the needle, didn't she? Fitzpatrick, the second leading scorer, showing why right there. And the separation is now 2 goals. That goal comes with 15-19 remaining. We go to the center circle. Number 15, Baumgartner against number 27, Madeline Acklam. It's been those two at the center circle all night long. And following the face-off, and the Angels have it. It's a seesaw battle here, isn't it, at St. Louis Park Stadium. Now into the offensive zone, number 14, Stephanie Getty with it. Now Baumgartner, she's their leading scorer. She had goal number 1, but she's been awful quiet here in most of the match, and she takes a shot. Odos with the rebound save, and it gets back into her net. Nice save by Odos, and she'll have it. Rosen in her face. She gets an outlet pass nicely to number 16, I believe that was. Oh, Sophia. What number is she? 15. Sophia Mavis, that was. Okay, now Lillian Fandel Thompson goes right over the crossbar. She was looking for goal number 4. Clock continues to wind down, under 14 and a half minutes to go. Holy Angels on the turnover with it. That's number 29 for the Angels. Ava Bentley. Nice outlet pass at midfield from Baumgartner. Now ahead to Rosen. Look at her speed. She gets by the defense. Wide open in front of the shot. Odos with the save. And another save. Ball loose just to her right. Picked up by number 16 for the Stars, Castor. Centering pass in front for Rosen. Can't handle it. Ball loose. Picked up by the Angels, or do they? Yes, they do. That's number 17 with it. Mullen. Mullen comes right in alone and beats Odos. And Holy Angels comes within 1 again. 6-5 our score. And that goal comes with 13:40 to go. I told you this was going to be an exciting match, and look at her split the defense on the crossover and then comes back left and beats Odos. Point blank range. Mason Mullen with that goal. And that was a nice pass. She was wide open. Odos made the save. It went right back at her. Ball bounced around loose, then picked up. Odos having a great afternoon. Low scoring game, and that speaks to the good defense on both these teams, doesn't it? Because lacrosse can be a high scoring affair often, But this is an exciting match. 13:40 to go. Park trying to get back to 500 here on senior night. Don't turn your dial now with 13 and a half minutes to go. Exciting lacrosse right here on ParkTV 16 Sports. And following the face-off, they're going to do it again. And all night long, it's been Acklam versus Baumgartner for these all-important face-offs. And there's the whistle, and we're going to do it again. Or are we going to give possession to Park? We do. That is Gretchen Fandel-Thompson to her sister Lillian. LFT with it. She's got 3 on the night, looking for number 4. She comes right in. Look how tough she is, and the shot goes wide left. Out of bounds. Looks like the Orioles will retain possession as we look at the replay. Lillian Fandel-Thompson taking the hits as she threaded the needle, coming right in there. All right, now Orioles, clock underway. We're at 12:40 to go. Now Ridgway, she's got a goal on the night behind the net. Lillian Fandel-Thompson. Nifty pass to her sister. Now she'll come back around with a backhanded goal. Fandel-Thompson to Fandel-Thompson in the backhanded goal. Puts the Orioles back up by 2 with 12:22 to go. She got the rebound of her own shot, came back, and look at the creativity and the nifty backhanded wrist shot. Scores it.
Scoring for St. Louis Park, number 35, Gretchen Fandel-Thompson.
GFT from LFT gets the goal. And it's 7-5 and a 2-goal lead with 12:22 to go. And we're back to the center circle. Acklam versus Baumgartner.
38.
And the ensuing face-off, ball controlled by GFT. Now to LFT. LFT comes to the right side. The sister duo turning it on here in the second half for the Orioles. That pass misses the mark. Now behind the net. Saved by the Orioles. They've got a 2-goal lead. Exactly 12 minutes to go here, second half. On the far side, intercepted or poked loose by Baumgartner. Ball still loose and saved by GFT. Gretchen Fandel-Thompson now to Lillian Fandel-Thompson. LFT now behind the net. Orioles looking to add to their lead here with a 2-goal lead and a shot and another goal by GFT. Gretchen Fandel-Thompson, second in a row for her. And now the Orioles are turning it on here with a 3-goal lead. Their largest of the match comes with 11:31 to go as she beats Savannah Gurton, the senior goaltender for the Angels.
Number 35, Gretchen.
Big smile there by GFT. Gretchen Fandel-Thompson. She and her sister putting on a goal-scoring clinic. Between the two of them, they've got 5 of the 8 goals. Back to the center circle, Acklam, and now Baumgartner is going to give up the face-off duties for the first time tonight, and that was number 3 this time, Lydia Kukuk for Holy Angels, and it didn't work out so well for them as now the Orioles have it again. That's Acklam, her shot deflected. She picks it up by herself. Now she's got some space on the left side. She's got numbers as well. Cuts to the middle, gets it to Fandel-Thompson, Lillian. Return pass to Ridgway, and she comes back with it. Ridgway now. She's got a goal on the night. Now to the top of the key to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now loses it as she tried to make her move. Recovers nicely, though, as we're now under 11 to go. Second half. Took her eye off it there was Lillian Fandel-Thompson, but she recovered also nicely. Now Acklam behind the net. Pass. Nice rotation here by whole St. Louis Park. They are a much improved squad over the last few years. Now here comes Ridgway. Her shot blocked it to get through. Just saved it in time. She came within inches of her second goal, and it looks like the goaltender might be hurt as she went down to one knee, or she might have just been resting. Nevertheless, there is a whistle, and the clock is stopped with 10:26 to go. And the referee may be signaling. And I think they were wondering whether or not the goaltender was, say again? Yeah, the goal never crossed the line, came awful close. And then I saw the goaltender bend over as if she was hurt. And I'm not sure if that's what drew the whistle and the stoppage, but it looks like she's okay. And we're back underway. That is Rosen, and she gets it taken away by Fandel Thompson. Ball loose, though. And picked up by Ridgway in traffic. Ridgway now takes off to the races, and she gets pushed back behind. Nice recovery by Holy Angels defense. As we approach 10 minutes to go. Now Fitzpatrick, spin move, shot and a goal. Their largest lead comes on Fitzpatrick's goal. As she does a nice spin move. Right there, Ridgway will get the assist, won't she? Gave it up, then the spin move by Fitzpatrick, and she just let it fly and beat Geerton to her left for the 9th goal and a 4-goal lead. That comes with 9:57 remaining.
Goes to number 1, Meg Ridgway. Time of the goal, 15.
And there is Fitzpatrick, number 4, taking it all in.
At 15:03.
One of the leading scorers on the Orioles, and she's showing why right there. She's the second leading scorer behind LFT. And then behind Fitzpatrick, you can guess it's GFT, followed by Ridgway. They've all recorded goals on the scoreboard tonight. They're having a great night here. 9 goals against Holy Angels. Holy Angels had a little better record coming into tonight, senior night. Orioles had all kinds of incentive, and now they're back on offense again with 9:43 to go. LFT with it in the end zone, taking her time. And with a 4-goal lead, they don't have to be in any kind of hurry here. Now on the top for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, though, makes the move, gets held back, and there was a whistle from behind the play. And are we going to get a free shot here for Fitzpatrick? I believe we are. And now another golden opportunity for the orange and black. Right here, she comes right in. They're never going to stop her, and she scores it. She's got such a quick first step, doesn't she? And the defenders have no chance, nor does the goaltender. Now it's 10-5 as they've doubled the score. Fitzpatrick with her 2nd goal in a row.
Scoring for St. Louis.
And she just went high, and Geerton was frozen, wasn't she?
Number 4, Ailish Fitzpatrick.
But boy, her talent right there was how quick that first step was. Just like a sprinter out of the blocks.
At 1:05.5.
Hard to keep up with her, and now it's 10-5, and that's with 9:08 to go. Back to the center circle. And now Baumgartner will assume duties once again at the center circle against Acklam for the Orioles. She's been there all night. Face off. Controlled by, let's see. Orioles have not had, or the Angels have not had possession for quite a few minutes here. And now they do. That's number 3. Taylor Lesnar. Spinning around, and now back to number 31. That's Ellie Clough. Clough ahead to number 14. That is Gady. Gady with it. Stephanie Gady, number 14, trots right. If you're a Holy Angels fan, they need a goal, and they need one now. Now Rosen. She can handle it for sure. She's going to look to do it single-handedly, it feels like. And the Orioles, no, she gets by 3 defenders. The shot, Odo steers it to the right, behind the net. Ball loose, still loose, fighting for it. And now a basket gets up near the face of the Oriole player. And there is a whistle, and that's going to be an infraction against Holy Angels. Clock continues to run as we approach 8 minutes. And I believe that was number 20. Oh, intercepted. I was just about to say that was number 28. Oh, that was Brooke Scott, number 20. Boy, the 0 and the 8, hard to decipher. It's my age and eyes, I believe. Now, Holy Angels, number 17. Might be time to go to the eye doctor, Paul. Get that prescription upgraded. All right, now here comes Holy Angels. They are down 5 with 7.5 to go. And now a whistle. And are we going to have a timeout on the field? We are.
Holy Angels.
So Holy Angels takes a probably much needed timeout. That timeout comes with 7:23 to go. They're down 5, and that's going to be a huge mountain for them to climb. But if you're at all experienced at watching lacrosse, goals can happen lightning fast in this sport, and that'll give us a chance to look at the Metro West Conference standings. And they're the Red Knights. They're perennial favorites every year. They're 4-0 in the conference, 8-1 on the year. Then Jefferson, 3-1. 6-3 overall. Then Chanhassen and St. Louis Park right there. 2-1. This is a non-conference matchup, obviously, with Holy Angels. I'm not quite sure what conference Holy Angels is in. Well, maybe I do. They're in the Tri-Metro, aren't they? So now St. Louis Park, Chaska 1-2, Orono 1-2, New Prague, Waconia. And I think the future looks bright here to the end of the season for St. Louis Park. They have better records than those teams, and they're going to play those teams coming up. If I remember correctly, they've got Chaska coming up, Orono and Waconia. So they've got a chance here to really get into the winning column on their record for a better seed in the sections. And they're an exciting team to watch. I encourage you to come down and watch them if you're an Orioles fan, or tune in the next time we bring them to you on ParkTV 16 Sports. Great entertainment here in St. Louis Park. Nowhere else I'd rather be on a Friday night. 7:23 to go, and there is their upcoming schedule. So yes, Chaska, Orono, Hopkins, they're in the Lake Conference. Not sure how they're doing. So there's lots of wins to be had here by the Orioles going forward. You can see how well they're playing here tonight as they run out of their timeout, showing great enthusiasm, and there's just a good feeling around the orange and black on this girls lacrosse team. That I can tell you. All right, Holy Angels breaks up their huddle. And boy, I don't know what you tell them. They're down 5. They've just got to get possession of the ball. They've got to score and win faceoffs. But number one, this next goal is critical for Holy Angels fans. They don't want to go down 6 with less than 7.5 to go, that's for sure. It may even be insurmountable at this point. All right, we're underway. Baumgartner with it. Clock winds down. 7:19 to go. Critical stage here for the Orioles to maintain their lead and get this win on senior night. Rosen behind, good defense by the Orioles as they're causing all kinds of mayhem, and they come away with it, and that is GFT with the turnover, single-handedly. Now Brooke Scott with it. She comes off on defense and brings it to midfield, gets pushed back. She's undeterred. She gets over the 50. Great defense by the Orioles, and they are really starting to dominate. Now there's a whistle and a turnover, and it looks like the Orioles will keep it. No turnover. 6:40 to go. Clock continues to wind down. And it's starting to wind down on the Angels, that is for sure. If you're the Orioles, they're in no hurry here. But I know how these girls play. They want to keep scoring, and I don't blame them. It's too much fun for them, isn't it? All right, here comes the Orioles on the near side. Who is that? Margot Pollock. All right, Pollock behind the net. That's McAllen. Anklum now to GFT. I hope they don't mind I'm doing the initials. I think it's fun. Now Pollock. Now McAllen. Anklum. Grimm. Gretchen Fandel Thompson, Fitzpatrick, I recognize her. I can read the 4 for some reason. Okay. You know, you get in the double-digit numbers, and I struggle. 5.5 to go, 10-5 lead, and the Orioles know what's on the thing, and they are taking their sweet time as they should. There is LFT to Fitzpatrick, top of the key, and they are really passing well here, except just as I say that, a little miscue, And the Angels are going to take advantage, and they've got it with 5:08 to go, but they're down 5. Late here in the second half. Nice pass to the near side, connects with number 16, Castor. Now Castor shows some speed. She might have a chance as she comes in on Otis. Her bounce shot goes wide right across the crease and out of bounds. Clock continues to wind down, and she just let that go. She almost caught it with the handle of her goal stick there, but Angels have possession. Now Rosen, Charlotte Rosen, behind the net. She is very quick and elusive. She's got 2 goals on the night. Look at her back and forth, back and forth. Coming around, looking for the angle, and a shot and a goal, and there she goes. Pretty much unstoppable right there. Charlotte Rosen, number 1, brings it to a 10-6 score. Look at their back and forth, just totally in control of her body, isn't she? Then this quick shot, and that's where you go. I play tennis sometimes, and you want to hit those balls at their feet, especially when you're at the net, because when you're playing tennis, to get that racket and to go really low, I'd have to believe the same concept applies to playing goaltender. It's hard to get that save when it's at your feet. Forces you to get really low, and that takes a lot more strength and energy. And plus, you're not at eyeball level. You can't see the ball. If it comes right at you at your eye level or chest level, much more of an opportunity to save it. But that was a great shot there by Charlotte Rosen. So now the deficit is 4 for the Angels with 4:15 to go. And Acklam has it on the faceoff. That was critical, and now we have LFT Lillian Fandel Thompson being guarded closely there by 22 Ava Turner for the Stars. 4 minutes to go exactly. Now behind the net to Pollock. Pollock with it. Over to the Acklam. Acklam with it. And the Holy Angels is going to put the pressure on. They've got to get a turnover so they can get the ball back and put it in the back of the net. And with 3:43 to go, it's not impossible with how fast that ball can move down the field for them to get right back in this. There is Fitzpatrick, and she loses it, and a chance for the Angels. That comes with 3.5 minutes to go, and now they're off to the races with Baumgartner at midfield. No one on her. She looks to get it downfield as she finally gets turned back, and now Rosen down, nice pass and a shot and a great save by Odos, and it couldn't come at a better time. And now the rebound gets in the Orioles basket, and now they'll break it out. 3:11 to go. Here come the Orioles. And now a turnover right back to the Angels. You cannot make up the drama here. Now Rosen on the far side. She's very dangerous along the goal line. She's going to close the gap. Coming right in, 1-1. Now she decides to back up behind the net with 2:52 to go. Behind the net, coming in, double team, Odos right there. Boy, you can see the chess match with, is that Fandel Thompson? No, that wasn't, on defense. Number 13, yes, that is Ruby Vyatt. Here comes Angels. They have not given up here. If they can get this next goal, anything is possible. Don't go away just yet. Here comes Baumgartner. She got goal number 1. Her shot as she gets taken down. And it is getting serious now. Taking no prisoners on defense for these Orioles. They'll do anything to keep this game intact. They've got a 4-goal lead, and the clock continues to wind down as we look at that replay. 2 minutes to go, and the shot and a goal on the free shot. Number 50, Baumgartner, gets her second. So she bookends the goal scoring for the Angels. She got goal number 1, and now she may have had their last goal. But with 1:59 to goal, 3 goals is our deficit. And in girls lacrosse, that is nothing. So don't go anywhere. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. 1:59 to go. That is an eternity in girls lacrosse. So if you're an Orioles fan, they've got to keep their nose to the grindstone here. And now a critical face-off between Baumgartner and Acklam. They've been battling all night there at midfield. What a match here tonight. And Holy Angels gets it into the basket of number 3. That's Lydia Kukuk. Here comes Kukuk, number 3. She gets pushed back by GFT. And Kukuk still has it. Being pushed around the perimeter, and now she'll do a little underhanded pass to number 16 for Angels. That's Castor. They've got to get a shot off here soon. 1:27 remaining. They're down 3. They've got to score in a hurry. Now Castor. Good defense by the Orioles as they keep their composure. This is a big match for them. Getting to 500 is huge. Now, Holy Angels with it. Good defense. Here comes Rosen. You bet she's going to shoot it here. Watch this. Here she comes. Comes right in. The shot and off the... Oh, did they score the goal? They did. I couldn't tell from my vantage point whether it hit the post or not, but they're going to count it. And I think that's Rosen's 3rd or 4th tonight. Look at her come in with the bounce pass, and I think she bounced it right in off that goal post. Our camera angle was deflected, and there is Charlotte Rosen with 4 goals on the night. And she brings her Holy Angel co-stars within 2 with 58.6 seconds. I told you this match isn't over, and it's still not. 2 goals can be made up in a lightning speed. Here's the all-important face-off with less than a minute to go, and the Angels have it. Look out now. Here comes number 14, Stephanie Gady. And she's got numbers. She comes right in at the point. Gets turned back nicely on defense. Gets it to Rosen. Rosen now has it. 38 seconds remaining. They're down 2. They've got to score in a hurry. Here comes Rosen. She goes to her right. Looking. She gets pushed down. And that's going to be a foul on the Angels. And Charlotte Rosen slow to get up, but it looks like she's going to be okay. She takes the cross check. And there was GFT along with Fitzpatrick. And now a free shot for Charlotte. Critical time in the game, 30 seconds remaining, clock stopped. She comes right in, she gets the angle, and the save by Odos. What a save by Odos, and that could be the match right there. As she has possession, 19 seconds remaining. What a brilliant save by Odos to save the day. Orioles still with it, getting harassed behind. They're gonna try to run out the clock, just hold on to it. Fitzpatrick taking all kinds of abuse. Still with it. 3 seconds to go, and they're going to hold on here for a 10-8 win as she lets it go. And there's the win, and the Orioles stream off the bench to celebrate their senior night victory. What a match it was here on ParkTV 16 Sports as we watch the Orioles celebrate. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports, there is your final score, 10-8 on senior night. The Orioles go to 4-4. The Academy of Holy Angels falls to 4-5. My name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again on ParkTV 16 Sports.